approach to cancer, it needs to expand. We have to start targeting cancer metastasis. We have the technology right now to bring cancer to its knees. The truth is that metastasis kills. It's not the primary tumor. 90% of deaths that are associated with cancer are basically due to the metastasis. The human body is actually capable of curing cancer and does so multiple times in our lifetime. We have an immune system, and if it's competent, it's going to stop cancer. And despite it, 1 in 5 people in our lifetime is going to be diagnosed with cancer. Why is that? Because of this. Cancer tricks our immune system. What happens is as soon as they hit that barbed wire fencing, they get stunned. That's the T cell anergy. So they're not killed, but they're basically stunned and they can't do much. And it also sends a message and a signal to their buddies like, oh, we got to bring in reinforcements. That's basically the cloaking mechanism of the immune system. If you introduce a galectin antagonist, what it does is basically rips off this galectin plaque, and then the T cell goes back into operating mode. So instead of being stunned, it gets back into the game and starts fighting again. That's T cell anergy. So galectin-3, which is something that we block, it makes the tumor cells sticky, basically. So what happens if you take away their stickiness? Less metastasis. What I want you to understand is galectins are integral to angiogenesis. So blocking them blocks that angiogenesis. Blocking galectin-3 restores normal function to the immune system, but the leading cause of death is still cancer metastasis. And we think that's the missing puzzle piece in cancer treatment today. There's around 4,000 journal articles written on galectins and cancer in the past 30 years. No approved drug. And this peer-reviewed article hits the nail right on the head. The resistance in cancer treatment is caused by these galectins. So what happens if we block it? Galectins probably take away the resistance. So galectins are implicated in each one of these druggable targets. It just makes sense that galectin should be used in combination with all these treatments. If you're a tumor cell and we take away your galectins, we're basically taking away your food, your water, your clothing, your shelter, and we're putting you out in the middle of the desert. In pancreatic cancer, do you want to be this guy with galectin-1 positive and only a 5% survival rate? Or do you want to be this guy that's galectin-1 negative with between a 60 to 70% survival rate? Who do you want to be? What happens if galectins were blocked? Well, we know the answer. Now look at the data. 1 in 5 had a complete response. Complete response. Gone, right? It's 40% in just the first cohort. The second cohort was at 60%. This is pretty incredible data when you consider the objective response rate. Look in the lower left in non-small cell lung cancer is 22 to 38%. It's for that reason I hope investors can see that we have a solid plan to take on cancer metastasis, but we need to prove it. And that takes money. And that's why we need your support.